Alright, so we have to talk about AMC, but also meme investing in general because I've gotten a ton of questions about it. And more importantly, I've seen a rise in people forgoing investing and jumping into this world of chasing the next meme stock. But the reality of this situation is, the suits will screw you. If you think Wall Street and their billions will just sit around and let you run wild and cost them billions of dollars, you are mistaken. They tilted the game in their favor in January and the movement kind of died down for a bit. But we came back stronger than ever with AMC, but unfortunately they're already adapting their tactics. So I will show you exactly the way the suits are trying to screw you and how to handle it so you are ready. And if you're interested in the truth without all the hype, then this is the channel you need to be subscribed to, folks. That's what we do here. And also like the video, as it really does help out the channel, and I won't mention that again, I promise. Now, contrary to what the popular belief is right now, the suits are already laying the foundation to screw you over. So there are actually 3 ways they are actively trying to screw you over. The first is the most obvious, but keep in mind it is just a front for more nefarious things working in the background. They are starting to use more and more sophisticated options trades. And this is not the time nor the place to get into an options lesson, but we have all seen the videos of naked puts, sophisticated options, and all the synthetic shares that are out there now supposedly all over this trade. Do I think it's true? Yeah, absolutely I think it's true. They trade in dark pools for a reason. Do I think the SEC will do anything about it? No, absolutely not. But the SEC will do something else that we will get to in just a second, and you're not gonna like it. But the reality with this is the SEC is trying to regulate something they cannot regulate in the first place. They eliminate one derivative investment and another one pops up the next day, and it takes them months, if not years, to eliminate that new one. And all the while, Wall Street is creating the next new one to replace it when the SEC does catch up. The SEC is slow-moving government bureaucracy at its best. Wall Street is full of people who are way too smart for their own good, working with no boundaries or rules and billions of dollars at their disposal. You tell me who you think wins there, guys. So the second way they're going to screw you is their influence. If you thought Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade, and all the rest that suddenly couldn't let you trade during the GameStop peep was an accident or a one-time event, you probably should think again. The very nature of how the system is set up allows them to do exactly what they did. And we all know that they leaned on those entities to only allow one-way trading. And then all of them went on a campaign, kind of like a political campaign, to make you feel like it really was just a bad system and nothing nefarious was really going on. Even if that was true, has anything fixed the fatal flaw in the system? How many of the people currently involved in meme stocks still use Robinhood or Webull or any of the other brokers that are restricted trading the last time? Heck, I dumped Webull as my only sponsor after that event because they basically screwed you guys over. But I noticed most big YouTubers still promote Webull, at least a lot of them do. It's kind of like everyone has forgotten that ever happened. Don't be surprised if there's either a repeat of the GameStop restrictions or another variant of that will create the same scenario again, basically screwing us all over. And the final way the suits will screw us over is with the SEC themselves. Look guys, regulation is coming, and it will look like the suits are getting slapped. It will be touted as a victory for the little guy, and the SEC is protecting them. The SEC has said it's already looking into the shenanigans that went on during the GameStop saga back in January. And they actually said they are investigating with a focus on whether traders were using online message boards to dupe other investors into buying into the rally. Now yes, they will be looking to see if hedge funds infiltrated the chat rooms to get us to buy in or to sell out. But what happens if they find something? Is it going to be a fine for the people that did it? How do you prevent it in the future? Do you shut down the boards altogether? Does the SEC start monitoring the boards directly? Do they go after the people pumping the stocks too? It will be very interesting to see what they do if they actually do anything. But this all goes even deeper than that. We also now have ETF funds and index funds also weighing complaints that these meme stock run-ups are hurting their portfolios, altering the risk profiles of their portfolios, and exerting outsized influence on prices. And let me give you a quick example here. If the fund is an equal weight gauge fund, meaning, it kind of aims to hold roughly the same value of shares in the entire fund, and then let's say it holds 100 stocks and AMC happens to be one of those stocks, AMC should only make up around 1% of that portfolio. But with AMC's run-up, AMC alone now accounts for 20% or more of some of those funds. The problem with that is that they have a semi-annual rebalancing schedule and they can't really do anything until they hit that rebalancing schedule. So for a fund that pitches itself as safe, is set up for rules and regulations that make it safe and it prevents the managers from trading, is now caught in what is basically the mother of all trading events, causing extreme volatility both within the portfolio and among their clients. So what, you may say, why does this freaking matter at all? Well, because those who invest in those funds tend to be pension funds, older people, and yes, I realize I'm old to some of you, but think more grandparents versus me, and also others who are not interested in playing market games and want low volatility. Nobody wants to screw over grandma or pension funds, and I know pension funds and grandma don't like volatility. This is just another reason for SEC to put out rules in place to protect grandma, pension funds, and others. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. But you can't deny there will be a call to the SEC to basically normalize the market. So you tell me how they accomplish that and who gets screwed in the end. So what can you do as an investor? Well, you must understand that meme investing does not replace great long-term investing. No, well, slow down before blasting me. You absolutely can participate, but just make sure you are only investing money you can afford to lose, as it really is a high-risk game. Do not fall into the trap of trying to fight the suits with all of your portfolio. I know it looks sexy at the time, but it never ends well. If this follows the same pattern as it did last time, the prices will eventually come back down and you can actually scoop up some deals. Like I did last time with AMC, buying it here after the initial run-up and collapse, but then I stupidly sold it right here because I did not think this would happen again. Only in meme land can a 100% gain in a stock make you feel stupid. The bottom line with this video is, no matter what happens, no matter how you feel, no matter what the SEC does or does not do, never FOMO into buying anything and always invest with a plan. Even though I just killed the pitch completely by telling you what I did with AMC specifically, still consider joining the Market Insiders private group where you get my buy alert, since I got that right with AMC at $5, and you can basically ignore my sell alerts because I got that one wrong with AMC. And we can help you with your plan for your portfolio too, since there's a course in there dedicated to that, along with a course about creating an infinite money loop, live weekly Q&As where you can ask me anything, a great Discord group, tons of exclusive videos and downloads, and a bunch more, all for the price of a meal at McDonald's. So check it out, it's the first link down in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.